All right, guys, we got about 30 seconds left or so. We're gonna get started in just a moment. We're almost set for a class. Hopefully you are too. Dobok should be on, belt should be tied, water nearby. Get ready to class. We're gonna get started in just a moment. So join us in just a minute. Be ready to start our class. All right, guys, thanks for joining us for our first white belt online class. We're gonna get started in just a moment. You do not need any equipment today. You can just use a small little area. Make sure you have enough space. You've pushed any chairs and furniture out of the way, and you just need a little bit of space for today's class. We're gonna get started, and with our warming up, go ahead and just follow me. We do some basic stretching, some basic exercises to get started first. So everyone, feet together, 차렷, and 동해. 안녕하십니까. So we're starting with jumping jacks. We're gonna count just 20 times. If you don't know how to count to 20, follow along with me. I'm going to count nice and loud. Practice at home up to 20 times in Korean. Ready? Set, begin. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 열, 하나, 여덟, 여섯, 여넷, 여다섯, 여여섯, 여일곱, 여여덟, 아홉, 스물. Very good. Now we're going to do some basic stretches from head to toes. Starting off hands in our hips, slowly rotate our head and neck, please, in big circles. Now I'm going to count first to 8, and then hopefully at home you can count and practice after me. You're counting up to 8 as well. Okay? So first me, 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟. Good. Arms and shoulders make big circles. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟. Other way. Very good. Hands in your side or on your belt, feet apart slightly, and big circles with your hips this time. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟. Other way. Okay, very good. Now put your feet together. Hands on your knees. Make circles this time with your knees. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟. Very good. Now pick a side. Make your legs straight. Back leg can be slightly bent. Toes up. Now reach down towards your toes. Short stretch. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟. Very good. Other side. Same thing. Legs straight. Back leg slightly bent. Reach down. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟. Good. Very good. Now this time we're going to bend the knees all the way down. Hands in front, keeping our balance. One leg straight out to the side. Toes up. And now if you can, our goal with this one is try to keep both of our heels on the floor. Repeat after me. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟. Very good. Now switch. Bend the other leg. Other leg straight out. Same thing. Try to keep your heels on the floor. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟. Very good. Now, this time slowly, have a seat. Make a split position. Okay? Most importantly with this one, keep your legs straight. Do not bend your knees. Okay? Even if you cannot reach that far, you're still working your stretches. It's very important you do not bend your knees like this way. Keep it straight. And if you can't reach your toes, grab your ankle, grab your pant leg, and slowly pull yourself down. Now pick a side. Doesn't matter which side. Reach for your toes. Head down towards your knee. I'm going to count to 8. Hopefully you're counting after me. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟. Good. Other side, same thing. Reach for your toes. Head down towards your knee. Breathe out. Hold it there. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟. Good. Now, keep your toes up, legs straight again. Now reach down to the center, looking down towards the floor. Breathe out and hold it there. Try not to bounce up and down. Reach till you can feel it and hold it there. You don't have to pull till it hurts. Just stay in one spot. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟. Excellent job. Bring your feet in, knees together, hands behind you, and I want you to rock your knees side to side. Let's do that a few times. Try to reach towards the floor. Good enough. Now, from here, feet together, pull them in towards you. Butterfly position, or in Korean we call it nabi position. Grab your feet and bounce your knees up and down. You can bounce kind of quickly, it's okay. I'm going to count to 8. Please count after me. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟. Very good. And one more. This time we're going to push our knees down, at the same time trying to get our head down towards our feet. Again, count after me. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟. Excellent job. Now, make sure you have enough space. There's nothing behind you that you're going to bump into. I want you to grab those knees if you can. Roll back and forward about 10 times. Tuck your chin into your chest and do it 10 times on your own count. Ready, set, begin. And yo. Good enough. Now, very good. What we're going to do next, we're going to do a few exercises. We're going to start off with our sit-ups, leg lifts, and push-ups before we continue with the rest of our class. So first one, we're going to do our sit-ups. Again, make sure you have enough space. There's a bunch of ways you can do sit-ups, or some people like to do crunches. It's kind of up to you. Make sure that you do it comfortably, and make sure you do it the proper way so you don't hurt your neck or anything like that. So what I like to do is teach bending our knees, arms across your chest or on your shoulders, or if it's easier, you can simply keep your hands up in front of you. That's fine, but we want to avoid grabbing our legs or putting our hands on the mat. So arms up, chin up. We're going to try to reach up as high as we can, 10 times sit-ups. Ready? And begin. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 열. Excellent job. Now, next one, leg lifting position. Best way to do this one, keep your legs straight. We're going to lie flat on our back. Our hands are going to make a bridge underneath our tailbone. The goal is to bring our legs up towards the ceiling, but we're going to drop our leg down without touching the floor. We're going to do this 10 times. Now, if you can, to make it a little bit more challenging, try to keep your head up, chin to your chest, and see if you can look at your belt. Ready? Begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Very good. Now we're going to do one more. We're going to do our push-ups. And for push-ups, again, it's up to you if you want to do it on your knees, but most important thing is keep your back straight, do it nice and slowly. It's much better to do just a few really good, correct push-ups than doing a bunch of sloppy push-ups. You will see much more return if you do 10 really strong ones than doing hundreds of short and incorrect push-ups. So we're going to, again, get to the floor, hands down, back is straight. If you can, knees off the floor, okay? If you're having a hard time keeping your back straight, my suggestion to you is to look forward instead of looking down. When I look down, I'm more tending to arch my back, but if I look in front of me, forward, then usually that helps you keep your back straight. Let's try 10 times, down and up, even just halfway is perfectly fine. 10 times with me, ready? And begin. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 열. And we sit down either on our knees or crisscross, hands on the knees, back straight, eyes forward. I want you to take about 10 seconds, close your eyes, get a deep breath in, and be ready for the next part of our class. Everyone, stand up. 차려. And 경례. So we're going to do our next part of the class. We're going to practice some of our kicks, some of our balance, and we're going to do that in just a moment. Take about 1 minute. If you need a sip of water, come back, be ready to work on our kicks. All right, guys, hopefully you're ready for the next part of our class. We're going to spend the next few minutes, we're going to work on our kicks, but most importantly in our kicks, we're going to work on something called our chamber position, and we're going to work on the balance in our kick. These are some great drills you can do in a short amount of space, and you can do them easily in your living room or wherever you have about just 3 by 3 section of your floor. Now, what we're going to do, Zane, 준비 please, and kicking stance, go! Yeah! So we're going to focus on front snap kick. This kick we're going to use for all of our drills today, okay? Now the first one, we're just gonna warm up, nice and easy, front snap kick out and back on my count. Don't focus on kicking too hard, just knee up and out and back on my count. Let's do a few times on each side. Ready? 하나,
Yeah.
둘,
Yeah.
셋,
Yeah.
넷.
Yeah.
That's good enough. Switch feet, please. This time with
Yeah.
the left leg, same thing, knee up, kick out and back, please. Ready? 하나,
Yeah.
둘,
Yeah.
셋,
Yeah.
넷.
Yeah.
Excellent. And switch feet. So now we're going to work on something called 4 count kick. And this is focusing, again, on our balance and something we call our chamber position. Now, Mr. Zane here is going to show us how to do this chamber position. Basically, you have a chamber position for a lot of your techniques and kicks. It's almost like saying your ready position for your kick. So when I count 1, Mr. Zane is going to bring his knee up and make his front snap kick chamber position. This is the position he's going to be in to be ready to throw his front snap kick. Okay? When I count 2, he's going to kick out and extend his kick. 3, come back. 4, he's going to put it back in his kicking stance. Get ready to do it again. Let's try it a few times on my count. Ready? 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay? Let's do it a few more times. Ready? 1, 2, 3, and 4. Good. Again. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. One more time. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Excellent. Let's switch feet. Let's do the exact same thing on our opposite side. Ready? Go. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Let's do it one last time. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Go ahead and switch feet. Now, this time we're going to break it down into 2 count. So instead of doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, we bring our knee up and kick out at the same time. So we're practicing not only our chamber position and our balance, but we're practicing the snap and our kick. 1, and 2, we return. Okay? Let's try that a few times. Ready? 1, 2. This one's a little bit more tricky with your balance. If you cannot kick at least your belt or higher, don't worry about it. It's perfectly fine to kick even just your knee or leg high. It's perfectly acceptable. Ready? 1, 2. Excellent. Let's do a few more times. 1, 2, 1, 2. One last time. 1 and 2. Excellent. Switch feet for me. We'll do the exact same thing on the other side. Ready? 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. One more time. 1 and 2. Good. Go ahead and switch feet. Your goal with that kick and all of these is to kick out and not let your foot drop at all. So if I kick way up here, but my foot immediately drops down like this, that's not what we're looking for. We want to kick in one spot, and we want our foot to stay exactly where we kicked and put it back. That's our goal with this kick. Now this time, we're going to try and hold it on each side about 5 seconds or so. If you can do longer, go for it. You can try and do it 10 seconds, 15 seconds. For now, we're going to go with just 5 seconds. All right, Mr. Zane, you ready?
Sir.
When I say go, he's going to bring his leg up, and he's going to hold it. I'm going to count to 5. We'll see if Mr. Zane can hold it for those entire 5 seconds. Ready? And go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And back. Let's try it one more time, and we'll switch our legs. Ready? And go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Excellent. Let's switch side and do the exact same thing. Again, the goal is to hold it in the one spot for the entire 5 seconds without our leg dropping too much. Here we go. Ready? And go. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯. One more time. Ready? Go. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯. Very, very good. Now, like I said, if anybody can hold it for longer than that, we'd love to see it. Send us a video of you being able to hold it 10, 15, 20 seconds. We'll see if Mr. Zane can keep up with you. We'll find out. All right, back to Jimmy, Mr. Zane. Real quickly, just a tip, if you're at home and you're having a hard time practicing your balance, this is something you can do with or without your furniture. In fact, Mr. Zane's going to demonstrate. You can grab a chair in your home, or maybe you have your couch nearby. If you need to, you can even just grab onto your chair with one hand, practice your kicking. In fact, you can do this with a lot of your kicks. So Mr. Zane's going to grab with his right hand, and he's going to practice his kicking at the same time while he's holding on his chair. He can practice the 4 count, he can practice the 2 count, he can practice holding his kick using a piece of furniture. And we'll actually show you on later, a little bit later on, you can do this with some of your other kicks, roundhouse kick and so on, okay? So just a little bit of a tip, if you don't have a lot of balance, if you can't find a wall near you, you can easily grab one of these things and do this to practice your kicks. So we're gonna do this, we're gonna take another 30-second break or so, get a drink of water, come back. This last part, we're gonna practice some of our basic blocking, mostly our low block that we need for our forms. Okay? 차렷! And 경례. See you in a few seconds. All right, guys, so let's continue with our class. Again, we still have Mr. Zane here. He's going to help us practice the next part of our class, and we're going to focus on our blocks, mostly our low block. As a white belt, you're going to need this immediately for our forms and some of our techniques, but you're going to use this from now until your 4th, 5th degree, 6th degree black belt. So this low block is very, very important to work on. So we're going to start off first from Chumbi stance. And Mr. Zane, Chuchumsagi, please. Go! Yeah! Good. So make sure while you guys are doing these techniques, while we're doing our low block or any kind of hand technique from here, very, very important you make a good Chuchumsagi stance. Bend those knees back straight, so not only you're working in your hand techniques, but you're also strengthening your legs and working on your balance as well. Now we're going to start off first with our low block. I want you to take a side. Really doesn't matter which hand right now. You can even follow along the same side as us. We're going to take our left hand, cross our shoulder, okay? Almost like you're trying to reach and give yourself a little bit of a shoulder massage here. Bring across your shoulder, other arm, down in front of you, okay? Some places, some styles, they teach just the one arm block. Is it wrong? It's not wrong, but we truly think that if you use both arms, it's much stronger block. So one hand, 2 hands in front of you. Now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna count. Every time I count, Mr. Zane is gonna do a low block. He's gonna say low block and bring it right back up. We're gonna start out with 10 on just the one side first to begin with. Ready? And 하나.
Low block.
And set right back up. Ready? 2.
Low block.
셋,
low block,
넷,
low block,
다섯,
low block,
여섯,
low block,
일곱,
low block,
여덟,
low block,
아홉,
low block,
요.
low block,
Excellent. Let's switch sides. Same thing. Now the opposite arm for Mr. Zane. It's his right arm across his left shoulder. His left arm is straight down. Same thing. We'll do 10 times on this side. Ready? 하나,
low block,
둘,
low block,
셋,
low block,
넷,
low block,
다섯,
low block,
여섯,
low block,
일곱,
low block,
여덟,
low block,
아홉,
low block,
요.
low block,
Good. And hands to side. Now this time, what we're going to do, instead of just doing the one side, we're going to go ahead and try using both sides. Okay? This is where your coordination comes in. It's a little bit tricky, but we're going to try switching sides. We're going to do 10 times, starting with the left, low block, then your right, low block. Let's give it a try. 10 times switching your arms. Ready? And 하나.
low block,
So now Mr. Zane's going to bring his other arm up across his shoulder and block with the opposite hand. Two.
low block,
Let's continue for 8 more. Ready? Set.
low block,
넷.
low block,
다섯.
low block,
여섯.
low block,
일곱.
low block,
여덟.
low block,
아홉.
low block,
요.
low block,
And one more thing while we're in this position, I want to point out. Notice Mr. Zane is doing a great job is not bringing his arm too far away from his body. His arm is close to his leg. If his arm is way too far out, then his block may miss. The goal is to keep it close to your body, okay? So now, let's try this. Mr. Zane, back to Chumbi, please. So guys, instead of our chuchumsagi this time, we're gonna do our low front stance. So Mr. Zane is gonna take his left leg, make a big step in front, okay? Low front stance, bending your front leg, back leg is straight. You guys have seen this before. Some of you guys have been practicing some of your stances for your forms. We're going to use this a ton with our low block. So starting with the left side, Mr. Zane's going to take his left arm across, right hand down, and we're going to do the exact same block, but now in this position. Okay? Let's try 10 times with just the left arm in the left leg low front stance. On my count. Ready? 하나,
low block,
둘,
low block,
셋,
low block,
넷,
low block,
다섯,
low block,
여섯,
low block,
일곱,
low block,
여덟,
low block,
아홉,
low block,
요.
low block,
Excellent. Let's switch side. This time, Mr. Zane's going to put his right leg in front, low front stance, right arm is up and ready to block. This time, instead of saying low block the whole time, let's try practicing breathing out. So I want you to inhale, and as you block out, every single time, make a sharp, quick exhale. Blocking out with the exhale. 10 times on my count. Ready? And go. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, and 요. And one more thing while in this position, again, like I mentioned earlier, Mr. Zane did a great job of keeping his hand close to his body. As a rule of thumb, this fist may be about 1 or 2 fists distance from your leg. If Mr. Zane's arm is way over on this side, his leg is still open, we want it to be a little bit closer to his body. That's our goal with the low block. And back to Chumbi, Mr. Zane. Let's try one last drill with this one, and we're going to put it all together. So now, from the Chumbi stance, we're going to try just one side, maybe about 5 times, and the other side 5 times. Mr. Zane's going to have his arm set for a low block, and as I count, he's going to step into his front stance and block at the exact same time. The goal with this one I want you to focus on is stepping and blocking at the same time. We want to avoid doing step, then block. We try and block at the same time as our step is finished. Let's try about 5 and 5 on the other side. Starting with the left side, Mr. Zane. Ready? And 하나.
low block,
And back to Chumbi. 둘.
low block,
Perfect. And back. Ready? Set.
low block,
Good. 2 more. 넷.
low block,
And back. 다섯.
low block,
And back. Excellent. Let's try the other side. Same thing. set with your arm, step and block at the same time. Again, either saying low block, or this time Mr. Zane is going to, again, practice his sharp breathing out. Ready? Hana. Excellent. And back. Do. Set. Couple more. Net. And 다섯. And 바로. Very good. So this one, very important drill we're going to put together with some of our techniques. As you get higher and higher belt, you're going to be putting these blocks together with different types of blocks, high block, middle block, using our punches. So this is a very good starting point for practicing, not only for our forms, but some of our more advanced techniques later on. So this drill, I highly encourage you to work on a bunch of times. So we're going to take a few more seconds real quickly. Again, get a quick sip of water, come back here, and we're going to finish our class in just a minute. Face front, 차렷, and 정예. All right, guys, to finish up our class today, we're going to finish out with one more quick exercise that I want you guys to do together with us. We're going to do our scissor kicks. So it's like leg lifts, but this time, just like the name implies, we're going to scissor kick our legs up and down. We're going to do about 10 times today, okay? Mr. Zane's going to get on his back. Again, just like the leg lifts from earlier, he's going to put his hands underneath his back, under his tailbone, and we're going to pick our legs up. And the goal with this one is to not touch the floor at all. So the two things we want to really focus on is keeping our legs straight completely and not touching the floor. For now, I think that's good. We're going to count 1, 2, 3, 1. Okay, so each time we count to 3, that makes one set. Okay, we're going to do 10 of them today. So 1, 2, 3, 1. 1, 2, 3, 2. I want you guys to count along. I'm going to count 1, 2, 3. Hopefully at home you guys are counting 1, sir, 2, sir, all the way up to 10, Mr. Zane. Let's do 10 of them together. Ready? Legs up and begin. 1, 2, 3.
1, sir.
1, 2, 3.
2, sir.
1, 2, 3.
3, sir.
1, 2, 3.
4, sir.
1, 2, 3.
5, sir.
1, 2, 3.
6, sir.
1, 2, 3.
7, sir.
1, 2, 3.
8, sir.
1, 2, 3.
9, sir.
1, 2, 3.
10, sir.
Excellent work. And if you notice, Mr. Zane, if you have a little bit of an extra challenge, if that was too easy, again, like I mentioned earlier, he kept his head up the entire time off the floor. That makes it a little bit harder if you can. All right, stand up for me, Mr. Zane.
Sir.
차렷. And 정예. Excellent job. So we're going to wrap up class in just a moment. Before we finish up and we bow out, I just want to remind you guys, hopefully you guys are still paying attention to these Triple Smart packets at home, still working on them. You have plenty of time to be working on these and probably knocking a lot of this stuff out very quickly. Again, that was a really great opportunity, guys. Don't get in front of those computers and games too much. All this reading, I highly, highly, highly encourage you to keep reading at home. Keep your mind busy, even if you're not in class. Stay sharp, so that way when we do get back to everything, you guys will be still smart and ready to go for classes. So keep looking through the Triple Smart. Try to knock out some of these activities. Practice at home. Talk to your parents. Maybe they have some suggestions for you as to what you can work on and completing your Triple Smart and helping them out at home. Okay? So highly, highly recommend. Keep an eye out for working on these. And if you still don't have a copy of these, we will make sure that we have a digital copy uploaded on our Facebook. Please take a look. If you need to, you can print one out at home or upload one on your computer right from there. Okay? All right, let's finish up class. Face in front, face each other. 차렷. We're going to thank Mr. Zane for helping us out today. Face him. 차렷. And 경례. 감사합니다. Face each other. 차렷. And 경례. 감사합니다. Hands up. Remember, when I say sit up, good, it means class dismissed. I want to hear your loudest. 필성. 2 claps and loud kiap. Louder than me, louder than Mr. Zane, if you can. Ready? Sit up, good. 필성. Class dismissed. I'll see you guys in your next training class.